For the first time in 2 years, I kinda want all 3 banners. So yeah, I'm fucked. But as Jack the Ripper would say, let's go in parts. I wanted Sinnoh since 2-ish years ago when I saw him on the Tevat chapter trailer, and his design is still my favorite from there. So he's my number 1 priority. I'm here in Collei's house cause I couldn't find Tignaris with Collei and Lisa, and I have already farmed his ascension materials. But I still have to win the 50-50 cause someone decided to come early last time. Oh fuck! But hey, Kazuha C2! My Sayu is C0 and I use her a lot for exploration, and my Shinobu is C1 and I like using her for hyper blooms. So this banner is really nice for me. However, as a catalyst, every time I roll, I'm gonna say one bad joke that I prepared, and if I don't get him, I'll explain the joke. So he better come home early for all our sakes. BD is at 17. So let's go. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Okay, not yet. So yeah, the joke is to start a conversation, cause polar bears live in cold places, and they are heavy, and break the ice an expression to start a conversation. Okay, Shinobu. Next one. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. 37. Okay, not yet. So yeah, the joke is the letter Y sounds like the word why, so it's a pun that makes it sound like I don't know the reason, but I actually just don't know the letter. Another Shinobu. It's not bad, but I want the other 2 more. Next, why did the crab never share? Because he's shellfish. No! Okay, so it's another pun that the crab is a shellfish, and it sounds like selfish. Yay! Candace! Or Kandake, I don't know. Hehe. I use her in the trial and I really like how she bonks the enemies with her shield. Next, why did the Scarecrow win an award? Cause he was outstanding in his field. No, not yet. Also, I stopped counting. So yeah, the joke is that scarecrows stand outside in the field, and outstanding is something impressive, and field is an area of work. Not Dragon's Bane. That's trash. I think the next one is 67. So why didn't the ghost go to the party? He had nobody to go with. Not yet. The joke is that ghosts have no body because they are dead, but people also don't usually like to go to parties alone, so that is usually a valid reason to not go to parties, but in his case, he literally didn't have a body. Another Shinobu. Come on, give me more Sayus. Oh, Candace. The next one should be Soft PD. So what do you call a factory that makes good products? A satisfactory. Not yet. So yeah, we say something is satisfactory when it meets our expectations, so a good product would certainly meet expectations. And Satisfactory also has factory in its name. Another Shinobu. I think I'm going to have her C6. Next, when does a joke turn into a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Come on. Yes, okay. Please win the 50-50. Yay! Oh my god! That's actually the third character 50-50 I've ever won in 2 years of playing this game and losing so many 50-50s. The only other times I won was when I got Child C1 and Kazuha C1. But oh my god! Now I have a chance on getting Venti. Also, it seems he liked my most dad joke of all the jokes. Oh my god. What the fuck, Cutting? Why do you like me so much? It's C4 now. Oh my god, Candace scared me now. Oh. Now I definitely have a chance on getting Venti. What the fuck? I'm so happy. What? What? Oh my god. Yeah! Yay! Woohoo! Woo! So I'm not lucky in getting 50-50s, but I'm very lucky in getting a 5-star and then coaching in the same 10 row. It happened a couple of times. So before we try to get Venti, let me tell my history with him. So his first banner back in 1.0. I hadn't done his story quest yet, so I wasn't that interested in him, and I also wanted D-Look, so I rolled on standard. And no, I don't regret it, cause I got a lot of different characters from that, but I didn't know that the probability of getting D-Look was higher on the character banner. But anyway, next banner 1.4. I was considering getting him, but then they announced Child would be back next patch, so my hands started pre-farming for him before my head realized I had already given Venti up. Next banner 2.6. I was considering getting him again, but I decided to save for Ito's weapon, cause what was stopping me from 36 starring Abyss was just a bit more damage. And it did work, cause I was able to 36 star Abyss every time since then. However, every time after his banner, I end up thinking I want crowd control and he would be useful, cause sometimes Kazuha doesn't have the crowd control I want, or sometimes I need crowd control on the other team, and I don't wanna use my level 22 Sucrose. So yeah, hopefully he comes home. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm guaranteed Venti. So I'm definitely getting Venti. Oh, Sayu, finally. Oh my god, I'm even going to have some left for the weapon banner. Not much though. Candace! So that was 10, 20. Honestly, I'm so satisfied that I don't even know what to say. Sayu! $30. I was kinda planning on complaining during these rolls. So yeah, I'll say that I want Sayu C6. Cause I built her with Elemental Mastery, and her C6 makes she scale more with Elemental Mastery. So it will be useful, unlike the Stringless, that I already have a lot of. 40, I believe. These past few days I was farming the VV domain, and I was going to give the artifacts to Sucrose and finally build her if I didn't get Venti. But now that I have been guaranteed with enough Primos, I'm going to take everything away from Sucrose. Candace. I'm not counting her constellations. 50, I believe. Meh, I guess. Shinobu is using that. 60. Candace! I want more Sayu constellations, please. Shinobu. This might be C6. Yeah, no, the last one was C6, right when I said C6. I think 70? Yeah. Sayu. Ningguang? She's already C6, so it doesn't matter. Now this should be soft pity. Please, Venti, come home. Yay, okay. I'm so happy. Please. Venti! I'm sorry for skipping you so many times. I really like your character. What? What the fuck? I can't believe it. I think his C1 is kinda useless, but I have C1 Venti, what the fuck? This was even more lucky than my C1 Kazuha, which I got like 2 multis later. What the fuck? Well, let's continue on this roll. I go to the weapon banner. I want Sinnoh's weapon more. So yeah, for the weapons banner, I just think it would be nice to have either of them. And I also want more Favonius lances, and maybe Favbo, but honestly, I just need to get fucked by the weapon banner to learn my lesson. Pity is at 17 as well. So yeah, let's go. 27. Should I tell bad jokes for this one as well? I still have a bunch of them prepared that I didn't use for Sinnoh! Favonius Lance! Oh, the new weapon. Best case scenario, I get my Fav Lance to R5 and then another one so I can use on other characters. Let's do a bad joke then. Why can't cats play poker in the jungle? There's too many cheetahs. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so the joke is because cheetahs, the animal, kinda sounds like cheater. Dori! Why did I get you from the weapon banner? I don't have her, so it's nice. A free acquaint fate. But that's certainly unexpected. Okay, so why should you never write with a dull pencil? Because it's pointless. Okay, so the joke is that a dull pencil doesn't have a point, and pointless means it has no meaning. Okay, Favbo. Why is a fish easy to eat? Cause it has its own scales. Oh shit. No problem, I can spend some of these. How many do I need? Just one, for now. Not yet. Oh yeah, so the joke is, cause fish have scales, I already have Diona C6. And scales also is an instrument to weigh things. Another one of these. Yay, 5 lands! That's R5 for mine, I believe. Let me get some more. What did one wall say to the other? I'll meet you at the corner. Not yet. Oh. So the jokes is that walls are usually connected by a corner, so they're technically meeting each other at said corner. Sara! I really want more Sara constellations cause I really like her, but she only appears in banners with A, so I don't have many opportunities. I like having enough of these for Kaya constellations, but my Kaya is somehow C5, so I'm not that much in a hurry. What do you call a zombie who doesn't joke around? That's serious. Okay, here it is. Which weapon is it? Yay! Oh my god, I still haven't been fucked in the weapon banner. So this means I'll probably roll again in the future. Don't care about Lion's Roar. Oh ho ho! Look at this! That's very good cause I didn't know what weapon to put on Cyno, cause I don't want to put a 3-star one of him. But honestly, I don't think this wishing session could have been better. What the fuck? Oh, if I can be greedy, one thing that could have been better is to get Sayu C6. But anyway, let's see what we got. We got Cyno, we got Candace, C5, we got Sayu, only C2. We got Shinobu C6, we got Sara C2, which is a good one. Now we have Keqing C4, and still no Mona, and now no Tignari, and somehow Venti C1. Also Dori, Cyno's weapon. I'm so happy polearms is the weapon I'm liking the most, cause I have a lot of characters who use them, and they usually need the same things. I'm so happy. But I'm gonna end it here now. Hopefully your summons were as good as mine. Thanks for watching, bye bye!